Welcome to Calichon podcast, a podcast about your inner evolution, your power of manifestation, and the miracle to always choose love over everything. In this first episode, I'd like to talk to you about this state of being that will really enhance our power of manifestation. What I've been able to experience in our power of manifestation is that when we start from the central point of love, we're really going to increase this incredible ability that we have to manifest what we want. Most of the time, when we want to manifest something, so everyone will have heard about the law of attraction, we start from something we want, which we lack. And so we start from the ego, from our personality, from our wants too. And if we really put ourselves in a state of being that is pure love, that is really connected to our spirit, to our divine identity, then we will be able to manifest from a state of being that is really pure light and that does not make any waves. When we manifest from this state of being, which is very luminous and pure love, we are without expectation. We are just in the present moment, and therefore it manifests much faster. What makes our manifestation not happen, what makes us not get what we want, is that we remain connected to the ego, that we remain connecting to our want. And so we will rather favor the creation of what we lack than favor what we deeply desire. And what we deeply wish, if we come to look for it from a state of being that is really pure love, then we have no more expectations. Because love is something that is permanent. It is something that is always there. It is like a state of grace, a state of gratitude that is there and never stops. And from the moment we come to seek this state of being, everything we wish for will manifest itself in the easiest way possible. Every time I personally got stuck in things that I couldn't manifest, it was because it was addressing one of my wants. It was because it was coming from my ego. So every time you wish to obtain something, check that what you wish to live or what you wish to manifest in your life comes to touch a point of attraction, which is a point of joy, which is love, which is light, and not something which comes to touch a want, because all of a sudden you are going to orient yourself towards the lack rather than orienting yourself towards what you want. And I have obviously experienced this, and that is why I can talk about it. When I am completely detached and in the joy that it happens, things happen naturally. And as soon as I start to bring something that touches my wants, as soon as I am in a form of expectation, my position is then a state of lack and no longer a state of love. To re-establish this point of attraction linked to love, we must address our divine and spiritual part. And it is in this state of grace that we will feel fulfilled. We'll be able to understand that the universe is governed by divine laws that want us only good and that life is for us and never against us. And that will bring us unexpected and truly surprising results. And as Matkan says, everything is there to help us and everything will always work out. So by being in this state of grace, we are also going to be in the present moment. And in this present moment, we are only joy. We can only express joy and light. So by going into your heart, because as I said earlier, when we go to this state of being that does not make waves, which is a state of pure light and pure love, we are really connected to this divine part that is in us. And we are connected to everything. We are connected to everything that surrounds us. And we are connected to everything that exists. And since we are inseparable from the whole, we cannot lack anything. This is what we have to look for in order to increase our power of manifestation. Not to feel separated from the whole anymore, and to be completely united with what exists. Completely in unity, in union with what is. And when we are in this state of being, we can only feel love, because we can only see light everywhere. You can only see joy everywhere. For example, if we connect to the planet with our heart, we can only feel joy, and we can see that this being is a being of pure light. It is the same with the sun, with a flower, with an animal. We will see and we will feel that we live only the part of light and the part of love which exists in all that is. We will connect to what is divine in everything that is. And as we do that, we will feel really fulfilled. By feeling fulfilled, we will be able to manifest what we want. Because it's obviously our state of being that manifests. It is our emotional state, and it is our state of being. So how do we do this in a practical way? It is to recenter ourselves in a space of inner calm and to reopen our heart for ourselves first. To let some I love yous vibrate for ourselves. To let some I love yous express themselves for each part of our being. And to let these I love yous go beyond our physical body, to go around us. To touch the objects around us, to touch the house in which we are, and to go beyond the house, and finally to touch all the beings. And by being in this reconnection, to give love to ourselves, to our cells, to our blood, to our bones, to our whole physical body, and at the same time to give this love to all that is around us, by putting in place this will, because it will start from a will to do it. It's not going to be done just by thinking about it. It's going to be necessary to want to do it with our will. So will plus love, okay? And from there, we'll feel more and more this light, and more this peace, and more this calm. And we will connect to all that is in this way. And this is one of the states that we can practically do to be able to manifest what we want. What I invite you to do is to set up this little meditation or this space of reconnection with your heart and to try this experience, to really go and look for this love inside yourself, but with the will to give it, first of all, to yourself, and so that it transpires beyond yourself in all that is and in all that exists, and to connect with the beings, with the things, with the planet, and with the whole universe, and with the stars, with all that exists from this point of love. I invite you to do this experiment just to see what it already manifests inside of you, because you will see that it will manifest something very beautiful, that it will manifest something very sweet, that it will give you joy, and then witness all the wonderful transformations that will take place in your life quite quickly. Voila! For this first episode, it is this invitation that I propose to you to put in place in your life. And then if you have the possibility of speaking to me about it in one way or another, I invite you to do it and to share your experience.